Well, hello. Nobody's here. I really need to put something in that corner right over there. Yeah. All right. We'll just hang out here for a few and see who shows up, if anybody. One's on board. Show yourself. Got 3 up here. It's been a couple weeks. Feels good getting back, even though I am completely and utterly exhausted. Got some some of my honeydew list done today. Jacqueline and Dad, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So I wasn't sure. It's been pretty car. I've been on a little bit today, off and on, but I've been so busy. I just hadn't really paid attention too much to what was going on today. So been like that the whole week. So yeah. Who else is here? What we got? I can see 2 up there. We'll hang out here and see if anybody shows up. I'm doing good. Doing good. Just been real busy. Just the normal stuff with me. I got a little bit behind with the weather. It rained all day yesterday, so I got none of my outdoor chores done. So we paid for that today. So it's just, yeah, no problem. Just stuff you got to go through. That's normal family stuff. So working, got several deadlines at the office. So don't know how much I'll be on this week. So just the way it is. Just the way it is. Got 4 in the house. I'm looking awful scruffy tonight because I didn't have time to get cleaned up. I have to do it after I get offline here. Get some Asian style chicken. I haven't done a lot of the Asian style dishes. I shot a video today. I actually just finished up just about a little while ago cleaning up the griddle. I haven't cooked a lot on the griddle here lately, but I did today. I just did some wings. Turned out really good. Trying to redeem myself. I did my one video. Did my one video with my wings all back on the griddle, and I guess the video turned out okay, but I didn't feel like the cook went all that well for me personally. So I tried to redeem myself today. You'll see how it turned out next Saturday. How about that? Russell Cooks is in the house. Good to see you, brother. Bottle Cap Barbecue, how you doing? How you doing? So all went well. You guys will have to check out my next video. I'm featuring an item that Russell over at Russell Cooks is featuring. It should be good. I think y'all like it. Chris, East Wind Farms, what's going on? Kent, Daddy Dutch Barbecue, how you doing? People are starting to show up. Just finished up a video yourself. What'd you cook there? Your name's Chris, right? I'm getting everyone confused again. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, I did some wings. Video will be up next Saturday. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm getting everyone confused in my old age. So yeah, it was fun. I hadn't done a lot of cooking on the griddle here the last couple of weeks, and I hadn't done that because, to be honest, I kind of miss cooking on my kettle. So I did a couple cooks on the kettle, so it's good to get back out here. Fatty Frankie, different version of the Juicy Loose. Oh, cool. That's interesting. I can't wait to see that. Yeah. I've got some, I spent a little time today just kind of making a list of stuff I want to do in the future. So it's going to be interesting. I hope I can get it done in the daylight. we're losing next weekend. We're losing my daylight saving times, which I'm not happy about. Korean wings on the Weber tonight. Wow. I did. I bet that was good. I did some a while back. I think I did a video. I did do a video on that. I do a lot of wings, and a lot of it don't make the videos just because I'm trying to rush. But I need to do more. I cook a lot of wings. So, I say that I haven't done it in the last month or so just because they've jacked the price up on wings. I don't know what's going on with wings, man. Them chickens are selling those wings pretty expensive. Moved to Arizona. Chris, buddy, my wife grew up in southern Arizona. So, yeah, I think she would probably like that move back to Arizona. Rick's Barbecue Specialties, what's going on? Good to see you. If I missed anybody, I think I'm up to date, but let me go back and check. Got 9 in the house. Glad to see it. If y'all don't mind, hit that like button for me. I haven't been on here in a couple of weeks, which, oh my God, who's a sexy beast? You must be talking about me. I know you are. Probably not, but that's all right. I'm going to take it as you were talking to me. The time change. It's screw up. No, don't tell me he's talking about you. Good Lord. Let's see here. Okay. Just did scallops on the Blackstone, a real griddle, not a circle, Uncle Steve. Square. Sounds pretty square, right? Yeah, you got to spear or make your world more round. Or I'm gonna come up with a good one on it. Give me a minute. Yeah, I worked on my round griddle. I'll say their name more often if they start paying me to do it. But yeah, the daylight. Yeah, we lose daylight saving times next week, and that worries me because I don't get to do as much outdoor cooking. I say that I do a lot of outdoor cooking after dark, but I don't get the video as much outside. But I did buy some lights this year, so I'm hoping I can learn how to do some more lighting in the near future, or use my lights more effectively, and maybe move towards the garage, and maybe I can still do some more outdoor cooking even after dark. So that's my goal. We'll see how it goes. Cuisinart. There you go. Charlie, how you doing, buddy? So I have stopped using the name. Cook in the garage. I will be able to do that for a little bit. My garage is not that big. And as the weather gets colder, I'm going to move my boat back into the garage. So that's going to limit me. But I'll still be able to do some. I wish the last place I lived at didn't have a garage at all, so I was pretty excited to have what I have. It's a 2-car garage. It's not as tall as I want it, but when I put the boat in there, it takes up quite a bit of room. So, but yeah, I will do some in the garage for sure. As long as the weather holds out, I'll be cooking outdoors. And like I said, I bought some lights, and I need to get better. I need to watch some more videos on how to set up my lighting because I got some good lights. I just want to learn how to use them more effectively than what I've done so far in my practice. I guess my practice cooks. You have a single star garage, cars outside, cookers inside. My cars stay outside, but my boat is she's kind of sheltered, and I want to put her inside. So if I can get next year, I need to get some good sealant and put on my boat cover, and hopefully I can do it before the weather gets bad. And if I do that, I might do some rigging on my cover where hopefully, who knows, if not this year, maybe next year, I can maybe leave it out. I get brave enough to leave it out through the winter. So priorities, I know. Yeah, priorities. I love my boat. Even though I don't use it enough, I do love my boat. I'm going to use it again, I promise. I'm getting a lot of hassle from my buddies locally that I don't use my boat nearly enough, and I totally agree. I don't use it. So that's another story. Let's see here. When is the time change? I believe it's next weekend. I believe on the 4th. Let me look at my calendar. No, it's not the 4th. I could be totally wrong, Chris, but I think it's next weekend. It's coming up real soon. That would be next Saturday if it's next weekend. So let's see here. I could be mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure it's next weekend. Oh, there it is. Next weekend. Yep, daylight saving time ends. So yeah, we got one more week. Days are already gotten a lot shorter. So let's see. Yeah, I did get a kick out of that. Sure did. Let's see here. Bunch of Chris's in here. I agree. Yeah. Sweet. Got 10 people in the house. Oh, I'm sure I'm missing some Cup and Stuff Barbecue. What's going on? Still chatting? Yeah, November 3rd. Daylight saving. Yeah, is the time. Yep. Saturday night. You have a huge LED floodlight for outside cooking. I got a good light that I got from a buddy of mine, and it's this going to be eventually one day hung up in front of my garage. I got stuff in the planning, but I keep running out of money before the jobs are complete. So got a lot of plans, but you know how it goes. Not quite at 1,000 subs yet. Hopefully, I still have my goal for the end of the year. I'll be honest, it's slowed up some. My griddle jump has slowed up. I'm still growing, but my griddle jump that I got has definitely slowed up on me. So, but that's okay. It's okay. We're still growing. Let's see here. Who am I missing? I'm going to scroll up just real quick. I seen Pickles in the house. You know, Pickles, I made it through another cook today and did not get injured. You'd be happy to know that, or disappointed, depending on how you look at it. Winter. It's right. You're in Arizona, so yeah. You means you don't need to use sunscreen. I really haven't spent any time in Arizona. My wife grew up in between Phoenix and Tucson, little small town. I think the town's half dead now, called Stanfield, Arizona. Excuse me, guys. A very small town. She's, of course, when I found her, she was in Indiana, so I drug her kicking and screaming across the river into Kentucky, and I ain't never let her go back for over 20 years now. So, yay me. Yeah, Pickle's always looking for an injury. He loves it when I burn myself. Let's see here. That's right, Rick. You are definitely south of are you officially south of the border yet? I'm assuming that's a yes. Chris, Blind Grilling, how you doing? I see the other Chris now. Wow. So I guess we're international all of a sudden. We got Mexico is in the house, barely. Another. Chris and his potty mouth. Mysterio, what's going on? Good to see ya. So, guys, you got any Halloween plans? I'm not doing any Halloween cooks. Hope to be a big event next year for Halloween, but this year is going to be the same old, same old. I think I put that in the title of this live feed is Halloween plans, and I don't really have any. We have in the past. I used to. My buddy does a big eating your kids' candy. I might do that too. My best friend, man, he does a huge scare trick-or-treating event at his place, or he hasn't done it at his place in a few years. He does all the props. He hand builds homemade props that are just amazing to see. I got a video done this early on. Some of my older videos, I think there's one, maybe two, where I tried to feature some of his props when we did it, 3 years ago at my house? 3 years ago at my house. And it's really a great deal. I haven't done it in a few years since my grandkids showed up at my door and I took them in. But I give him the okay. He moved it. He did it at his house for years, and a lot of the kids moved out off of his street, so he doesn't get as many trick-or-treaters. So he asked to move it to my house. So 3 years ago, he moved it here. And then after that, he moved it to his sister's. He hinted to me, I guess, last week when I was talking to him, he showed up for a drink, and I told him, screw it, let's do it. If you want to, if your sister doesn't want to give up, I get it. I understand. But if you want to move it back here, we can move it back here. So next year could be a big deal. All right, what's going on here? But it's a great show he puts on. A lot of scares. His sister's always around to make sure the kids don't need therapy when he's done with them. But it's a great scare. He does a good job. So hopefully that'll be here next year. This year, not so much. Let's see here. Eating your kids' candy, Halloween plans, steal my kids' candy and eat it all. They got to go to bed sometime. Great minds think alike. False advertising. What's false advertising? Oh, you expect the big Halloween plans. No, I have no big Halloween plans. Obviously, I got a 3-year-old grandson who's obviously going to want to go trick-or-treating. Like I said, I don't know if the Halloween scare is going to move back here. I do, at my office, we have a little Halloween deal that goes on at my work. But we do a chili cook-off. And I don't know if I'm going to enter. I might enter it this year. And if I can, maybe I'll do a video. I don't know how I'm going to work it out. If I do a video of that, I got to come up with a good recipe, something a little different. I'm pretty sure all the years, I've worked with this company for over 20 years. So they've had most of my recipe or chili recipes 2 or 3 times. I try to make it a little different. So if I can come up with something, I might enter my chili this year. We'll see. I actually won it 1 year. I think I've only won once, but I'll tell you what, there's a lot of good chilies in that cook-off. I go through and taste every one of them. There's a lot of good chilies. You got elk chili. Wow. Did I see Ballistic Barbecue's back? No, I haven't. Is that a new video? I generally stay up to date with Greg's videos. Sorry, guys, the weather's changing, which means my allergies are going nuts again. I will definitely check it out. This whole week, I've been, I'll be honest, I'm behind on watching everyone's videos. I am behind. I apologize. A pulled turkey chili. I haven't done a turkey. No, I've done a pulled pork chili. I've done that. I have not seen the video, but I've seen the video, but I have not watched it yet. Yes, I know which one you're talking about. Yes, Jet Black. I did see that. I will watch it. I watch pretty much all of his videos, but I'll be honest, I'm behind with my schedule. I'm behind on watching everybody's. So I will do some binge watching in the very near future. So yeah, elk chili, man, that sounds very interesting. I've had elk once in my life. Of course, here in Kentucky, we don't have a lot of elk, so that's so I have had elk in the past, but yeah. I'm going to, I guess everyone's seen my my meatloaf video. That was not a huge, it's flavor-wise, it was a huge success, but meatloaf-wise, it was, yeah, it needed a little bit. Jet Black chicken wings with blood injected. Oh my God. I gotta watch it. You done, all right. You piqued my interest. I will watch it. Yeah, I did see the icon. I've seen the video, but I have not watched it, and I will. I promise I will watch that one. I love watching Greg's videos. He is the Burger King, and I'm a burger freak, so it works out. Let's see here. Got some ground elk in the freezer. That sounds good. White chicken chili. My wife does a really good white chicken chili. We do it on Christmas Day. We do that one, and I make one of my chili. We do that for Christmas Day, and that's a long-time tradition with me and my youngins. And it started, of course. I'm divorced from my children's mother from many, many years ago. And it got where the kids, when they were little, Christmas Day, they were, have Christmas, a little bit of Christmas to me. Then they get shipped over here to this grandparent, then shipped over here to this grandparent. And finally one year, I was talking to the girls when they were little. They said, I said, what do y'all want for Christmas? And the usual. And they said, oh, please, no turkey, no ham. We're tired. We eat that all day. And I said, how about a pot of chili? They said, yes. And that became a tradition at my house on Christmas Day. I have a second Christmas Day every year that since my parents passed away, I started doing Christmas here at my house, and I do the traditional turkey and ham and whatever. And I'm going to make some changes on that this year. At least that's my plans. So this year for the first time, but I always smoke a turkey. Excuse me. In the past, I've done that in the middle of the night, so I've never videoed it because I'm generally got it in my smoker. I'll sleep for an hour, get up and check the smoker, sleep for an hour, and get up, check the turkey. And after a while, I put it in the oven, let it finish after it gets what I consider enough smoke. And then I get some sleep. Let's see here. Excuse me. White chicken chili. Yes, love white chicken chili. Yep. That is chicken soup with beans. It's not. Oh, it's on. White chili. Yeah, my wife makes a great white chili, Kent. Man, it's really good. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you. With beans, right? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, white beans. Yeah, It's got, I think, Beverly's.
Navy beans.
Do I know Pat Mayes? No, I do not. Is he in Louisville? Pat Mayes. I do not. That don't ring a bell. I know a lot of people by face, but no, if they're in Louisville, see, I'm smoking a wild turkey for your son-in-law. Okay, wild turkey. I've never smoked a wild turkey. That'd be cool. Turkeys have made a reappearance here in the Kentuckiana area in the last several years. For a lot of years, turkeys were hard to find around here, but we got a pretty good population now, so there's a lot of turkey hunting going on. Back in my hunting days, or a lot of my hunting days, there wasn't a thing. Turkey hunting was not a thing, or it was kind of rare. We had a turkey season, but the population was not real big. Now, like I said, turkeys, that's made a big reappearance here locally. Smoking or drinking wild turkey. I like wild turkey. What is it? The honey. Yeah, I like wild turkey honey sometimes. Yeah. I'm gonna mispronounce it. Tomaz from Michigan. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Good to see you, Jimmy Q. What's going on? Everyone throwing names at their bin dog. I'm assuming that's a Chris. Hey, Tom. Everyone's saying hi. Keep saying it. What am I? Kevin Johnson. Hello. Good to see you. Pat my ass, not my ass. My ass, Pat. Not. All right, I'm going to leave that alone. For Halloween, you're going to chase your kids with your cane and scare them. Did they have a hard time hiding from you? All right, that's a bad joke. Bad joke. Sorry, man. He's black. I'm sorry, my wife's giving me Chris. I'm pretty sure Chris can handle that joke. He's yeah. Okay. I bet you're not very good at hide and go seek. I'm just a hunch. Although you never know, that sixth sense might kick in. Tom Ass. There you go. Tom Ass. There's a Z in there. It threw me off. Tom Ass from Michigan. I like it.
Thomas.
He just said it's Tom Ass. Tom Ass.
Okay.
That's it. He's blind, not my kids. Neighbor's kid. Nice. Yeah, your kids are not. Gotcha. Yeah, your kids are not, but I get that. Okay, gotcha. So, whoo. So yeah, the Halloween day. I probably will put together a chili. I've done probably every version of chili I've ever made. So I'll probably, if I can come up with something, make it a little bit different and enter it into my little office party competition. I will. I'll be honest, I haven't put a lot into it the last couple of years, so maybe I will this year. So what's y'all's Halloween tradition besides the candy, the trick-or-treating? Do y'all do a special meal? I've been known to do a pot of chili for the house. I don't know what we're doing this year. Of course, I'm not with the big group this year, so it's just going to be us and the kids. Wish you could overnight me some elk. That'd be awesome. Yeah, there's not a lot of elk here. We get, of course, we get deer. What? Here it's white-tailed deer. And I honestly have not been deer hunting in years. I did when I was younger. But I gave up hunting to go fishing and raising the family. So that's what happened to me. So I stopped hunting. Who knows? One day when I get old, maybe I find time to go hunting again. You just hang out throwing candy at kids. Awesome. I'm gonna flip a coin with the wife.
I will stay here. Yeah.
All right, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose that coin toss where I'll probably take the kiddo around the block.
Because you're gonna have your GoPro filming it.
No, I'm not gonna film it. I'm not gonna film the trick or treating.
Depends on what he goes at.
It's yeah, I will probably take Ethan around the block trick or treating, and the wife will probably hand out candy. So we'll probably maybe have carry out pizza. I don't know.
Possible.
So yeah, next year might be different. I hope next year is different because Halloween's on a Saturday, so things will be different next year. Oh, let's see. Pickles, you're lucky. They throw candy. I bought stuff for chili yesterday when I went to the grocery, but that's probably going to go to my work. So we'll see. I'm still working on that one. Smoking a brisket tomorrow. That's cool, Chris. That's really cool. I still haven't done a brisket. I'm a little ashamed to say that, but I still haven't done a brisket. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Chris just yeah. Yeah, go pick up the kiddos, man. Have a good night, brother. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I'll be back in 2 weeks. I'm doing every other week now. Hopefully, John will be here next Sunday. I think he missed. Of course, John's been working a lot, guys. I thought he was going to do this hour. I thought he was going to do this hour last week, but I do know he's been working a lot of overtime. So I'm going to assume that's what it was last week. But so been here half an hour. All right, pretty good crowd. 11. That's kind of average for me. Doing at this time slot anyway. Later, Chris 3. They're numbered now. Bottle cap is Chris 3. Got it. I'll try to remember that. Chris 3. Which one of y'all is Chris 1? That should get interesting. Which one's number 1? You the East Coast Chris? I think Blind Grilling is in. You're in Ohio? Oh no, Illinois. I'm gonna get there. Illinois or Missouri? Fight over the Chris's. Yeah, one of y'all's got to be number 1. If Chris is number 3, Arizona Chris is number 3. Who's number 1? That's what I want to see. Here it goes. Go.
What part of Arizona?
Hey, Bottle Cap, what part of Arizona are you in? Oh, no, he's in, you live close to Cooking with James, so you're in the Phoenix area, if I'm not mistaken. He might be gone. He said he was leaving. East Wind Farms is number 1, and you're in Missouri. Okay, Missouri. Gotcha. I knew you was in that region. East Wind Farms is number 1. Chris, you can take Chris. Good deal. Yeah, you're in Missouri. So that's right. I knew you was in that region. Couldn't remember because he used to live in Louisville.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was in Louisville at one point in his life.
Yeah, I got a lot of family in Missouri, St. Louis
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, my wife's got family, and my wife is actually born, and I've said this before for you long timers. My wife is from Arkansas, but she was raised in South Arizona. You're not a fighter? I'm not either anymore. I was in my youth. In my youth, I was a fighter, but those days, I'm afraid. I just hope when I go out, no one remembers me. You're that guy that, yeah, I don't, yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not that guy. That was another guy. Need more Jims in the chat. You're talking about conversation. I grew up with the name Kenny Rogers. You know, how you feel? How you think that went?
Or Kenny G.
Yeah, Kenny G. Kenny Rogers is more prominent, but yeah. He doesn't have to be a fighter. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. All right, guys, I'm going to make an adjustment here. We're 36 minutes into this. Food for Men, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Y'all seen this drink 100 times, so I'll show it to you one more time. Oh, let me get some ice. I will bring you a special drink here in the near future, guys. I just flat out ran out of time. All right. I left my scoop over there, so I just use my hands. Same old, guys. Beeman 7 or Beeman Sprite tonight. That is like 600, 700 pieces of candy in those two bags right over there.
Oh, did they see it?
Yeah, and that's in view of the camera. I moved the camera down so they could see the drink. And it is just same old Jim Beam, the usual. Same old. And I think it was, I didn't even look, guys. That may have been half and half. I ain't sure what it was. So, all right, put it back on my pretty face. All right. But yeah, that was, we get a fair amount of trick-or-treaters. Last year we got virtually none because it poured down raining all Halloween. That's Bruce. Kenny Rogers made some good rotisserie. Yes, he did. I've never had any, but yeah, I know there was some Kenny Rogers chicken. Yeah. I'm in the market for a rotisserie, guys. That's kind of probably my next purchase is a rotisserie. The wife's rolling her eyes as I speak, but yeah, that's.
I need a new car and a new grill.
She wants a new car, guys. Let's vote: new car for the wife or a rotisserie for me. I can have a rotisserie for under $200. What's a new car going to cost? Yeah.
And how old is mine?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. All right, I got to get caught up. I'm over here starting a fight with my wife, so that's not going to end well. So,
see, car's
more important. I've got to vote.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thomas from Michigan voted car. You just siding with the wife. Oh my God. Car. All right. Yeah, she's gonna word. She needs a new car. I have to
Go pick up the.
That lighted Kenny Rogers light in Kramer's window. Yeah, that was cool. I remember that episode. That was cool. It was that. Yeah, it was Kramer's window. Yeah, you're right. I will. Yeah, Facebook Market. Yes, I do check that out. time to time. Yep. I agree, and I will be looking. Car with a rotisserie in the trunk. I like it. See, that's happy wife, happy life. You're right, buddy. Yeah, too. I don't have any rotisseries. I want one bad. I have my eye on a new grill altogether, but I'm pretty sure that's going to come well after the car. So, so that'll probably be a save up from saving up funds from some advertising money if I ever get to that point. I'm getting closer. You did see the 3-legged cookie? Yeah, that was horrible. Oh my God. That's the first time I bought that smoke. I bought it from Amazon with the intent of having that swing grill on it. And I've used it as a, come on, getting messages. Sorry, guys. I've used it as a fire pit several times, but I've never used it as a cooker. And I finally decided I'm going to do it. And sure enough, that sucker just fell clean over on me. If I swung it, I think I said it in the video. It should have been 4 legs. It would have been fine. It would have. When I swung it, I had 5 or 6 chicken breasts on it, and I swung it around. I had some carrots wrapped in foil. You've probably seen it in the video. If you watched the video, you've seen it. And it wasn't cooking fast enough, so I wrapped it in foil and just threw it in the fire. Works every time. And it did. It worked fine. But I swung it around so I could check the carrots, and that sucker just went clean over. Not all the way on the side. I didn't lose any fire onto the deck or anything, but everything just, it was crazy. So I got it cleaned up, and sure enough, when the camera was rolling, and I almost knocked it over again. But yeah, that's a design flaw in that kettle, or definitely a design flaw in the fire pit. So. Should have been 4 legs, 3 legs, do it all. If I swing it the other way, I'm okay. But if I swing it the way I did, it was nearly bad. Could have been really bad. So I will use it again, but I'll be more careful. And hopefully if I ever get the cooker that I want, which will come after the car, I'm sure. I'll get the open pit cooker that I want down the road. The Kudu. I want the Kudu. If y'all look it up if you haven't seen it already. I want the Kudu. So KUDU. Look it up. It's a beautiful open fire pit that's elevated, perfect for a guy my age. So, let's see here. Car with rotisserie in the trunk. Yes, happy wife, happy life. I totally agree. You have a rotisserie for the kettle? Really? Oh, the kettle and one for the whole. Yeah, I gotcha. Whole hog cooker. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have one. I'm definitely working. That's my next big deal is I'm probably looking at either just the Weber brand one or there's one. I'm forgetting the name of the other one right offhand. I got it written down. I forget the name of it, but it'd be one of those two most likely, and they're in the under $200 range. Happy wife gets a car equals rotisserie in the future, no doubt. She knows where I sleep. That's a good point. Valid point. I like it. You had your pickles. You had pickles. You had your fingers crossed. Yeah, it almost went over again. Now that was just me not. It's just natural for me to swing it that way. I think I went through 2, maybe 3 cooks with no burns. That was cool. Let's see here. Did y'all see the collab I did on Gabriel Devon? No, Chris, I seen the one. What was that you were spilling? Your daughter was hollering at you. What was that? That was like a week or 2 ago. You're spilling some sauce, and you showed it at the end of the video. That was cool. Like, Dad, you're spilling it. I loved it. Yes, I've watched a few of Jack Drinkwater's videos. He wasn't. I didn't see it there first, but when I started researching it, I was watching Jack Drinkwater's videos. So yes, he's done a few good videos on it. But yes, I love that grill. That's the one I want. That is it. Jacqueline Dad back in a couple of minutes. Cool. It is definitely different. I'd love cooking over. Probably my favorite way to cook is over an open fire. I just think it's so natural that the flavors are just. I prefer that. If you have time, I prefer open fire over wood fire than charcoal or gas or anything. That is my favorite way to cook. But it's honestly my fat ass. So with my fat ass, it's hard to get close to the ground anymore. So it's the kudu would get me up off the ground. My problem is they're very expensive. Yeah, they start at $500. So it's definitely down the road. It's on my list. I'm not worried. I love what I got. I may even down the road, if I don't get the kudu, if that don't work out, I might go with the Santa Maria style grill. I forget the name of it. It goes on the Weber kettle, and I got 2 of those, so I could probably do that too. But I love that kudu where you could multiple swinging grates. That would be awesome. Or I can just continue to cook over my fire pit that falls over from time to time. Gabby's Grill. That's right. Gabby's Grill. Yep. So, yeah, that kudu, that's on my list, and it's kind of a new favorite of the one that I want to get. Gabby's Grill, Santa Maria. That's right. Yep, I've seen it. I like it. I don't know what it's running these days. Okay. But I think that's under $200 now. I think. Yes, thank you. Hit that thumbs up for me. Definitely helps. Definitely helps. So we're 48 minutes in. We'll go a little bit longer. I'm worn out, guys. I'm glad I showed up. I'm glad I logged in. But I tell you what, I was dragging there for a little bit. I'm like, do I really want to stay up and go live? But I'm glad I did. If I don't go the kudu, and price wise, I should probably do the Santa Maria. But yeah. Let's see. I'm probably going to build your own. Yeah. You have the steel and the tools. Yeah. I don't have either. And I'm one of those guys that can learn by watching other things, but I'm getting to an age where I don't want to. Since I started raising grandchildren 2 years ago, it takes me 3 times as long to do everything. And while we've adjusted to the life now, and we're okay with everything for the most part, but we stay. Well, your wife's in denial, but we stay tired a lot, and we're still adjusting. And it's been 2 years. We're still adjusting to raising kids again, and we've gotten used to not raising kids. So it's just I'm perfectly happy paying other people to do stuff for me now. So that's where I'm at in my life. It is available with the rotisserie. You're right. You're right. I've seen that. I might even look in that direction. It does. Let me ask you this, and I don't know the answer. Is the rotisserie on the Gabby's, is that adjustable too, or is it pretty much a set height? I'll ask that question because that, you never know. That might make a difference. I know the grate for the Gabby's grill is adjustable, but is the rotisserie adjustable as well? Three positions. Okay. Well, I might look at that route. That might be an answer to kill two birds with one stone. Hint, hint. Wife sitting next to me on her computers. Hint, hint, hint. After the car, of course. So I kind of want the rotisserie before Christmas. So we'll see. Because I say that because I want to cook the Christmas turkey this year on a rotisserie. That's my goal, is to cook a rotisserie. I have lost. I'm not talking about Christmas night. I told y'all earlier that I do a different night for the family Christmas because my family, we're so split up. It's hard to get everyone together. So we generally do it the weekend after Christmas. So for the last several years, I have the night before that happens, I've stayed up all night smoking a turkey on my offset. And I'm wanting to do it. I don't want to do it in the oven because, well, everyone cooks their turkey in the oven. I don't. And I kind of want to move towards doing a rotisserie where I can just get up early on that day and do it. Oh, you live 45 minutes from. Okay, cool. Wow, real cool. But I want to change it so that I can just get up really early on that day and do a rotisserie turkey and get it done a whole lot faster. That's my goal because that's a long night and I got a bunch of family over the next day, and I still want to have a smoke and have a good crisp skin. When I smoke it, I generally don't have that skin, which that's fine sometimes too. Yeah, three positions. That is cool. I'll look into that. So that's my answer. I still want a kudu, but that might be a short-term answer. Definitely don't fry it unless you're making a video. I have never fried a turkey. I don't do a lot of frying of anything. I'll be honest with you. And some of that's my big old fat belly. I'm trying to stay away from a lot of fried foods. I ain't been real successful, but I'm doing less. How about that? Sweet. You do a spatchcock turkey. I've never done a spatchcock turkey, but I think I'm the only one of my friends that does not do the spatchcock. I do spatchcock chicken, but I've never done that with the turkey. So that'd be interesting. I generally do. I don't know what the Weber rotisserie can handle, and I've been doing some reading. I think I've seen someone on there say they did an 18-pound turkey and still have room for it to rotate with the lid on. I would think the Gabby's, that would kind of solve that, except you don't get the temperature control. Maybe I don't know how that would work. Interesting. I have to think about that. Got my cough coming back, guys. I apologize. Do a spatchcock turkey on the 26-inch Weber kettle. I seen that video, Chris. The wood plank meatloaf. Yes, that was good. It looked really good. I seen that. I watched that. It was either last night or this morning. I don't remember, but I watched that. Very good. Very good. Alderwood. I don't. I say you say that, Charlie. Man, I don't know that I've seen alderwood around here in the Louisville area. I don't think I have anyway. But yeah, I've seen the rotisserie. I did see that. I think T. Roy Cooks has the Gabby's Grill with the rotisserie. He did a video on that. Of course, you can't put a lid on it. I don't know how that'd work out in December. So that could be an issue also. Of course, I could also do a smaller turkey. And of course, last few years I've been doing a turkey and a ham. So I don't know. We'll see. Always cedar. I can get cedar planks. I can get those here. Ace Hardware for Alder. Okay. Interesting. 56 minutes in. Still got 9 people in the house. That's good. Got some messages over here, guys. I apologize. It's all good. So that's where we got people doing chili. I will do a chili and most likely go to work. I might do a second pot of chili. We'll see. I ain't sure what I'm doing for food Halloween night, but yeah, I know I'm doing a chili probably for work. Yeah, I can get sea planks here, that's for sure. How many videos do I get ahead? Lately, I'm week to week. I try to be 2, but here lately it's yeah, it's always something. I shot my video for next Saturday tonight. I think I felt good about the video, filming it, and then I'll start editing it tomorrow. But I love it when I can get 2 or 3 ahead, but that's not been the case here lately. I thought I was ahead a couple weeks ago. I was able to shoot 2 videos in one weekend, but when I went back and watched the replay of it, I'm going, nah, that video would never, no one will ever see that video. It was that bad. I went overtime on it. I went, yeah, took me twice as long as I thought to cook. I thought the family was going to shoot me. You're always week to week. Yeah, I think it's from what I've talked to people. I think most people are like that. I get lucky once in a while. Every once in a while, I get lucky where I can do. I think the best I ever did was do 3 videos in one weekend, and I was able to take a break other than editing during the week. But I took like 2 weekends off, and I was in heaven, to be quite honest. But yeah, you have 2 easy ones ready. Yeah, that's always cool. Roadkill. What's you got 2? You have 6 videos shot. You just can't bring it. I've got some of those. Yeah. I've got a couple. I shot one video I was really proud of when I was shooting it. And it's still in my it's on my hard drive here. It's been over a year ago I shot it, and when I went back and viewed it, I had no sound. I don't know. And it's been one of those videos. I said, one of these days, if I ever get time, I'm going to practice doing a voiceover. I'll put it together and do a voiceover, and I just have never been able to do it. So, time-wise. So, maybe one day I'll do it just to practice and see how it turns out. Because I've never done a voiceover. That'd be cool. It's something different. And maybe it's something to be, I don't know. There's a lot of guys that do voiceovers on their videos. They just set up a camera and shoot. I like to move my camera around. Voiceover is so easy. Yeah, that's probably. I could probably do more cooks if I did that. Just set up the camera and go. So maybe I'll try that on some of my weeknight cooks. I do move. I don't know if you notice my videos. I do a lot of videos where my camera is constantly moving. Apparently, when I do a scene, it's always in a different spot. My camera, and yeah, it's. I'm constantly moving my camera, so maybe I'll try it. Who knows? Maybe it might turn out okay. It's always good to try something new once in a while, I guess. So, all right, guys, I've been here an hour. It's 10 o'clock local time. And quite frankly, I'm going to bed. So if you don't mind, if you have not already, hit that like button. If you've already hit the like button, hit it 2 more times. 2 more, not 1 more. 2 more. So I think I'm going to bed. So yeah, because I started this video pretty tired, and I'm gonna finish it tired, and I'm gonna wrap things. I was able to get everything done, so I can go straight to bed as soon as I get up. So, what the hell? Yeah, the voiceover. I have never done one. I'm not against it. I'm not against it, and I may have to do it. So, all right, guys. I'm going to wrap this thing up because I'm going to bed. 1 hour and almost 2 minutes in. Yeah, Stephen, thank you for showing up. Thank everyone for showing up. Had a great night. I will be back in 2 weeks. Will not be here next week. Hopefully, John will be able to. I know he's working a lot of overtime, so hopefully he'll be able to do that. And guys, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. God bless you, folks. Bye-bye. Where's the button? There it is.